seen here. And every month you get an extra 3 videos. So when you sign up, you will have access to all those videos and you can just binge. So there's that. And I do plan on doing a very juicy story time this month. So you're gonna want to sign up. You're not gonna want to miss that. Do you guys like the new background? It is constellation and stars. Very relaxing. Set the tone so that you can get nice and cozy, and relaxed. Our first eyeshadow palette comes from Marc Jacobs, and this is called the 720 Glam palette, and they are his iconic palettes, and actually his palettes and his formula are one of my favorites. And I just love the sleek packaging. You just press the little button there and it pops open. And here are the shades. So very neutral, as most of my eyeshadow palettes are. That's just what I prefer to wear. But I do have a little bit of a purple blue shift on my eyes today to go with the, what can I think of, the tie-dye look that I have going on. But for the most part, I stick to my neutrals. And this is such a perfect all-in-one palette. So we got a gold, got a really cute pinky champagne, a very nice brow bone, and inner corner highlight. And I barely even touched that. There's that. And I really like to wear that all over the lid as well when I'm doing a look with this palette. And just pop like a little one that in the crease. And I just pop that on the eyelid. Simple, easy. And there's the gold. There's the gold shade right there. I'm not going to swatch every palette because it would just take too long, but I'll do a shade or two from each. So there must be some kind of like street racing going on tonight, because I swear to you, every loud vehicle that could possibly drive by at this moment is driving by. So if you hear any background noise, I truly do apologize. I cannot help that. I will be buying a house in May or June, and I'm going to make sure that there is no throughway anywhere near my home. It's very convenient for travel purposes, but for filming purposes, not so much. But our next palette comes from Dominique Cosmetics. just not. I am a summer girl, and that's why I'm moving somewhere warm. And there's pumpkin spice. I really like these kind of like orange tones instead of like the really bright oranges on me. I just don't think it complements my personal skin tone, but I do like a tone like this once in a while. The next eyeshadow palette is from KKW Beauty. My nails match